All right, continuing on with retelling the scenes in Doctor Who, The Enemy of the World, with Patrick Troughton, and giving my reaction as well. Okay, so Giles and Astrid they want the Doctor to impersonate Salamander. But the Doctor is suspicious and resistant. He didn't want to be manipulated. The Doctor attempts to imitate Salamander's accent and says, "I always was interested in phonetics. He must have come from Mexico, Quintana Roo, or Yucatan, or somewhere." Giles says, "That's incredible, Doctor. He was born at Merida, state capital of Yucatan. You could walk into Salamander's research station at Kanawha, find out how he's getting control of the separate world zones, and then bring out absolute proof." The security chief, Donald Bruce, arrives. Okay. I noticed right away something about this actor, Donald Bruce. The actor who is playing Donald Bruce, the security chief. I recognize this actor. This actor is Colin Douglas, and he was also seen in Horror of Fang Rock, playing a lighthouse keeper called Reuben. I recognize his voice. And he looked the same. He's a big guy. Big and bulky guy. So this is Horror of Fang Rock, and this is the Tom Baker story with Leela. Leela was his companion in this one. Leela was played by Louise Jameson. So this is Horror of Fang Rock. Good Tom Baker story, Doctor Who. And you can see Tom Baker and as the Doctor with his nice long scarf. They're up in the lighthouse, and so Tom Baker is next to the actor Colin Douglas. So that's the same actor. The same actor that's playing the security chief, Donald Bruce, in The Enemy of the World. So it's kind of nice to see when actors are returned to Doctor Who, playing a different part. It's nice to have the recognition of, oh, I know that guy, or I know that gal, actor, because I saw them previously in Doctor Who. They were playing a different part, though. It's nice to have that familiarity feeling. The Doctor, having changed his clothes, hair, and voice, convinces Donald Bruce that the Doctor is Salamander. And then Donald Bruce leaves. Later, Salamander meets with a man called Controller. Okay, now this is kind of funny. Okay, so I always have subtitles up so that I can make sure that I don't miss anything, so that I can hear everything with what I'm watching, shows and movies. So I always have subtitles up, and the subtitle for this person's name was spelled as Denes. So it looks like Dennis. But they were pronouncing everybody didn't pronounce his name as Dennis, even though it was spelled Denes. They were pronouncing his name as if there was an H at the end. They were all saying Danish. So I guess this name is I don't know the country of origin. Apparently this is like a foreign name, so that's wherever this name originates from, that's how you say it, I guess, with an H sound at the end, even though there isn't an H at the end. So Danish, even though it looks like Dennis. So I thought that was weird. You wouldn't know this if you didn't have the subtitles up. You'd just think, oh, his name is Danish. Anyway, so Controller Danish. Salamander meets Salamander. Yep, Leader Salamander meets with a man called Controller Danish. All right. He tells Danish that his zone is in danger. Danish says, "We've had no trouble for years in those mountains. Those volcanoes have been dead since the 16th century." Yeah, and when I'm remembering this scene with Salamander and Danish, and the actor playing Danish, he definitely has an accent. I'm not sure. I can't tell what they never say. I don't think they do. So I'm not sure where this actor is from. Assuming that's his real accent of where this actor is from. He definitely has an accent, but I can't identify it. So it makes sense that he has a foreign type pronunciation of a name. Danish. It definitely doesn't sound American. Dennis does, but not Danish. So I don't know. Okay. Salamander tells a man called Federin, "Volcano is a strange thing, my friend. I tell you the truth. It's like a man in the hot sun sleeping, still, lifeless. Then boom! He wakes, full of energy. I know volcanoes." Salamander's servant woman. So this is a funny name. I might not always pronounce it the way they pronounce it in Doctor Who in this story, The Enemy of the World, because for me, I look at this name, and it looks like because this is how it was spelled. So this is back to the subtitle issue. When I see the name, it looks like it's pronounced Faria, but I think they were pronouncing it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure everyone pronounced this name Faria. But so her name is spelled Fariah. Fariah. So I think they were saying Faria, but it looks like it should be pronounced Faria. So I don't know. I might not always pronounce it the way they pronounced it. We'll see. Okay, Salamander's servant woman, Faria, arrives and gets a drink for Federer. Danish leaves to check with his technical advisors. Later, Astrid tells Giles that she's planning to meet with Danish under a... Oh, this is funny. This is funny. Okay. Let me start. Okay. Later, Astrid tells Giles that she's planning to meet with Danish under a disused jetty by the river. And the doctor's listening in. And so he overhears this. The doctor says, "Disused Yeti?" The Yeti. Giles says, No, jetty. So that was funny. To think that she would be meeting someone underneath a disused Yeti. just the thought of that is funny. Okay, the doctor had recently had encounters with the Yetis in the stories The Web of Fear and The Abominable Snowman. I suppose I can show the Yeti again. Here they are on the back. And then here they are on the front. So this is the Web of Fear. Imagine meeting with someone underneath one of those creatures. I'll meet you under this Yeti over here. They're not being used. So it's okay. We can meet under the disused Yeti. Jetty. I'm not really even sure what a jetty is. It looks like somewhere like by water. I suppose I can look that up. Hmm. Oh, okay. Okay. Jetty. It's a landing stage or small pier. Yeah, okay. I know what a pier is. A landing stage or a small pier at which boats can dock or be moored. Breakwater constructed to protect or defend a harbor, stretch of coast, or riverbank. Origin late Middle English from Old French jeter, feminine past participle of jeter, to throw. Okay. So that's what that is.